All right. Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Lincoln Clay coming back at you with a stream of GT Sport in VR. Boy, it's been a while since I've done one of these. You know the drill. Hit the like button, hit the bell icon, the rest will take care of itself. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to the channel. I hope you are enjoying the content. Earlier today, my man Craig Harris was on, and he wants to get together, and a few of us get together and run a race or two on GT Sport. H Player, what's up? So they got my juices flowing, and I decided that I would come home and not only get some practice to try to get ready for all those guys, because he Simply Deep, what is up? Basically, we're looking at Jamal Adams, what is up? We're looking at me, J-Dub, aka Kratos, Craig Harris. I would like to think uncompetitive if he wants to join, and Craig Harris does smoke. And I was just talking about you too. So Craig wants a few of us to get together. So what I'm going to do is I am going to run a couple of practice laps. I think I'm going to do a daily race, but before I do a daily race, I issued a challenge of my own. And what my challenge is that I'm going to run a lap or two on Nürburgring and take the fastest lap, and basically issue a challenge to my YouTube friends, Craig Harris, J-Dub, Uncompetitive, Sick Humor, even you guys, the subs, the viewers, even if you guys want to join in on the challenge. Basically, you run the same track, and you have to, and what I'm going to, as far as the classic car goes, I'm going to use the Group 2. So you can choose any car in the Group 2 class. You go with any tire compound you want, and you can run you can run as many laps as necessary until you feel like you got a lap time that's satisfactory. And basically just find some way to let me see it, stream it if you can. And whoever turns in the fastest lap is the winner. So, but before I go into that, they added a few new cars, and one of them is a classic, the 1978 Trans Am from the movie Smokey and the Bandit. And I just purchased that car, so I want to reminisce, even though I was too young to drive. I think 1978, I was 11 years old back then, but boy, did I love those cars. I wanted one so bad when I was a kid. So let's find a track to do a lap on. Yeah, why not? Let's do this one. Let's see here. Sunset. Let's go Sunset Clear. And we are going to pull out the classic right here, the Smokey and the Bandit Trans Am. We're gonna go with the automatic transmission. My God, that a Trans Am 6.6. So I think that car had a 6.6 liter in it, but damn, it only put out 219 horsepower. And damn, that's not a lot by today's standards. I mean, hell, even my Acura RL, it's a 4-door, puts out 300 horsepower. Mr. Pyle, what is up? Try to find this doggone hold on, let me adjust this. Oh, I did not mean to pick an automatic. Look at that classic car. Hold on, though. I gotta adjust this though, because I do not like the way I'm sitting. Just a second, folks. All right. Yeah, that's much better right there. All right, let's go. Look how slow this thing take off. This thing slows. Thing is slow as hell. Damn, that is one ugly ass car. For how slow this thing is, it doesn't handle that bad. All right. All right, let's move on to something else. Let's go ahead and move on to these to these laps that I'm talking about. So I'm gonna try 2 different cars. We're gonna run Nürburgring, and I hate to say it, I might have to use a stick. This one right here, Nürburgring Nordschleife. That's the one I'm used to racing on right there. So for those who accept the challenge, that's the race. That's the track we're on. Nürburgring Nordschleife. And I'm getting some drift. Hold on, folks. All right, first we're gonna try the we'll try the Lexus first. I just bought that Lexus. Jemiah Dixon, what's up? Where's that Lexus at? Sort this out by category then. There it is. We'll try this one first. And we'll try it on automatic just so I can get acclimated with the track. Oh yeah, and I'm going to put the super soft tires on here too. Those things will probably be like glue. Just a second, folks. I gotta clean these lenses. This shit had me thinking I was blind. All right. So let me go into here. Let's see here. Racing tires. I'm gonna go with the Racing Super Soft. That's gonna allow me to be a little bit aggressive. All right, let's do this. All right, great. Just trying to be too aggressive. Right here, this is where I usually forget the shit. It's actually easier in VR. Not only that, I got the super soft tires on here too. Right there, I'm still being aggressive, but I got to. I'm trying to turn in a good lap. Shit! All right, I'm going to run this track once in the Acura too. So, and then after I run this track in the Acura, I'll make up my mind which car I want to use to try to turn in my fastest lap. So right there, 6 minutes and 49 seconds. That's the lap that I turned in. But keep in mind, I went off the track a couple of times. So we'll try it with the Acura this time. Samuel Ashmead, I think it was crappy because I went off the road a couple of times. I've had a couple of times where I ran this track absolutely flawless. But Jemiah Dixon, I think you were asking earlier if it's harder in VR. It's actually easier in VR for me because I see that, because you have a 360-degree field of view. So I can, still keep the car straight on the road and look to my left and look to my right to see corners that I'm coming up on. Whereas when you play in a standard mode, a standard flat screen mode, still did a sub-minute lap, sub-7 minute, but I don't know. I want to try to get it down to 6 minutes. So this time we're going to use the Acura. I'm hoping back and forth between you and Ryan. Oh, you said you're hopping back and forth between me and Ryan. What Ryan up to? But if you had a computer, you could split the screens and watch us both at the same time. Talking about Sonic? Okay. Oh, shoot, I should have looked at those times. 6:39. What did I do last race? Like 6:49. I think I did last race, so I think that's about 10 seconds faster. Oh, I thought I would have done better than that. But I'll go ahead and take that. Thank you, Jemiah Dixon. I only made a couple of slight mistakes. There was a couple of times where I took my foot off the gas when I could have went ahead and pushed through those corners. And there was a couple of times where I didn't see the corner till the last second and like had to slam on the brakes to save it. And because of that, I didn't carry as much speed through the corners. So, yeah, 10 seconds faster, Samuel. Thanks. When GT2 came out, now I'm gonna go out and make a guarantee that when the next generation starts, naturally, you know, because I believe that they're working on this game right now for the PS5, you know, the next GT Sport. And I'm willing to bet that they're gonna have this PSVR thing ready to go. You know what I mean? So I think that the next GT game that comes out, the online multiplayer for VR is gonna be ready to go. With that being said, I promise I will win some races because I am much better in VR than I am flat screen. So, all right, then I think I'm going to go with this Acura. I'm going to run this track one more time, and then I think I'm going to switch over and do a daily race and actually compete against people. But I'll need to get a few practice laps in, and hopefully when I go into the actual race, I won't have to deal with people dive bombing, because that is a big problem. I think PSVR 2 will come out a year after launch. I hate to admit it, Jemiah Dixon, but I think you're right. I wish it was ready to go day and date alongside the console. All right, folks, let me see here. 6:39, here we go. We're going to try to beat that. That's going to cost me. That's a wrap. And there's my ghost. Here, let me back out of this and see what the best times were. Crap Gamer says Xbox will have kill exclusives. Is that right? Hey, that's actually right there. That's 639's, bro, they're revoking your license. Come on, Jemiah. So, as far as using this Ray Brig, that was my fastest lap. So, I hope so. We'll be playing them on PC. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go with that I'm just gonna go ahead and go with that 639. Nürburgring, Nordschleife, and you have to use a Group 2 car. You can use any tire compound you want, and you can run as many laps as you feel you need to run. But if you beat that 639 and change that I just put up there, I think it was 639.7. Make sure you find some way that I can see it. So I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to enter a daily race. So rather than stop this stream and start a new one, I think I'm just going to go ahead and just shut the VR off and then just head straight into a daily race, and hopefully somebody won't dive bomb me. So my screen's gonna go out for a few minutes while I make the necessary, switch up, because I gotta shut this off, plug up the headset and all that kind of stuff. So give me a second, folks, and then we'll get ready to head on over. Okay, people, I'm all switched up now. Got everything switched up. So let's go see about entering a daily race. Race entry. I have to go with this one. Damn, this is 8 laps too. But I like the G3 cars, because I really don't like using the production cars anymore, because it's like you have to brake much sooner. You have to account for the corners much sooner. Oh my God. I'm not going to even have a chance to try to qualify. I'm going to have to head straight into this race. Sam, you said, does Xbox know what exclusives are? Gears Tactic is a exclusive to PC. Yeah, that's really fucked up. And then the fucked up part about it is they used the Xbox E3 stage to introduce a mobile game. That was really fucked up. No, that's they used the E3 Xbox stage to introduce a PC exclusive. And I think they did it with the Gears Pop, the mobile game.
So I think if the Xbox haven't gotten it by now, that they're not a priority. I don't know what to tell them. You know, but you got even though I haven't watched any of their videos lately, I wouldn't be surprised if people like Crap Gamer, Cold Eastwood, Musclebound Gamer, Dealer Gaming, all those type of dudes are changing the narrative, talking about exclusives a year ago. Now they're talking about how great that is that Microsoft doesn't lock you to one console. I mean, they're changing the narrative along with Microsoft, and these dumbass sheeps are following them. Also, at the conclusion of this stream, I think I'm going to do a Creed stream because I need to get some cardio in. So I think I'll do 2 or 3 fights on Creed, and then I'm going to grab a bite to eat and then get ready for the round table. All right, I'm gonna be starting at the back of the pack because I didn't get a chance to qualify, and this is my first time seeing this track. So, I think this is a new track that was just added not too long ago. I'm trying to debate whether or not I should use a manual transmission, though. Because exit speed is everything. You know, I would probably say the big secret to this to this game, when you're coming up on a curve, is to be able to hit the brakes at the last second and then get good exit speed coming out of the corner after you go through the corner. Wish I could join, but they don't let Eurotrash join with USA. Why is that? That's fucked up. All right, let's go. Well, this is going to be a rough one. This is going to be a rough one. This is going to be a rough one, but I promise I will run the whole race. Even if I crash, even if I'm in last place, what have you, I will run the whole race. Idiot dive bomb me. Damn it. I was so busy watching him dive bomb me, that motherfucker. And I got hit with a penalty. I do not know why. What the fuck? I did not mean to do that. You're better than me, Samuel. I don't have any wins. My best online finish was second place. fuck did I get a 5-second penalty? And I got a 10-second penalty. And I accidentally went into the pits again, son of a bitch. Well, we're gonna go with the soft tires because I gotta try to make up lost time. I use a wheel. I'm using a Thrustmaster T150. Oh no, not again! Ah! I'm doing everything in my power to try to finish up in last place. And I got a penalty for hitting that wall. Yeah, Steve Smith. This Thrustmaster T150 was basically the cheapest racing wheel I could find. It still had force feedback. I paid $200 for it, but a friend is supposed to be sending me a T300. Sorry if I'm not responding to every comment, because I got to keep my eyes off on the road, because if you take your eyes off the road for 1 second, you fucked. Like that. And I picked up another penalty for hitting the wall. Penalty, Lincoln Clay. Damn, I think the tires are starting to wear out already. All right, I got you, Steve. Is this Mario Kart? Wait a minute, how the hell did I get another penalty? Okay, Steve Smith, if you're still watching, I want to point out a couple of things about this race. First of all, I did not get a chance to qualify. I entered this race with about 30 seconds before the deadline. Secondly, I did not, because of that, I didn't get a chance to practice. I didn't get a chance to try to turn in any kind of qualifying laps. So I was started at the back of the pack. And this was the very first time that I ran that track. So I actually like that track. Although I'm not happy with the way I finished, I'm starting to feel like I want to come back later on and do another stream and try to turn in some qualifying laps so I can try to run this thing for real. So, boy, I tell you, these PlayStation damage control players. No, look, I promise you, if I do another stream on GT Sport and I run this daily race again, I promise you I will finish up better than 15th place. That is a promise. Because if you were watching the race, as you can see, like whenever I wasn't reading the comments and focusing on the road, I was taking nice tight lines. But whenever I was like not, whenever I was trying to read the comments, especially with like a hairpin turn coming up, I was hitting the wall, accidentally going into the pits. I like this track, Samuel. I like it. And then that Beetle that I was using, I think in the G3 class, I think that Beetle is the best car. Hey, thanks, Steve. I promise I'll do better. Let me see what time it is right now, because let me see here. It's 7 o'clock. I think I got time to go ahead and eat something. I got to go grab a bite to eat. And then I'm thinking about actually coming back and doing one more stream and try to do this again before we start the roundtable at 9 p.m. Eastern. So with that being said, let me go ahead and shoot around the corner, grab a bite to eat. Damn, I was also going to play Creed tonight too, because I need to get some cardio in. I think I'll do Creed after the roundtable. Because then I can end the night that way and then get a good night's sleep. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm going to grab a bite to eat. I'll try to get back here in the next hour and do another stream and do this race again. And promise I will finish up better than 15th place. Because that shit going to eat away at me if I don't get back on this track and try to do better than that. So, so thanks for watching, everybody. Give it a like. You know the drill. Lock the door on your way out. I want to thank everybody for coming to the Wakandan. See you guys in a little while.